Well, you guys didn't play that much in the preseason games as starters, but you did play. And you did play enough for Pat to pull off something he's never done before. It included you, and it was a behind-the-back pass.
Yeah, man.
Larry Bird, the big 33.
It's a smooth operator right there. Magic
Johnson style.
Yeah, no, I motioned over, and I'm looking at Pat while I'm motioning over. Like, what did you say? Because here's the thing: when you're in preseason, you don't get a week to prepare for the game plan going into a preseason game. It's just like you have the entire 300, 400 plays that you put in and installed in training camp. Right. And then they take a few of them and put them in the game plan. So you got to really like go over your game plan. And
you don't spend as much time game planning specifically for your opponents. Right.
Exactly. I wasn't in tune with the game plan. And Pat Mahomes had like something in the back of his head when I walked across the line of scrimmage. Is like, what'd you say? That I didn't know what I was doing. So he was going to have to make something shake. And that's why we love playing with Pat Mahomes, ladies and gentlemen, because even when you fuck up, he makes you right.
This is just a boot play naked? This was a true read. This is a true, he's got the option to hand this off.
Yeah, the old RPO. I know.
So you were supposed to go to the flat right away and run this little rub route potentially?
Yeah, I could have gone that way. I could have just did what I did and then got the first down this way. But there's options. There's options in Andy Reid's offense, and it's because of a guy like Pat Mahomes that you can run these different options. You see, just a little point to him right there, like, glad we're on the same page. I had no idea. I had no idea. I felt Pat pull the football and start to roll out, and I was literally just going to start to run that way, and like, he might need my help in blocking, he might need my help to like be available. So when I turned around, he was in mid like behind the back pass like a sports card. It was just like slow motion, and the ball was just floating to me. Sure enough, I knew it was third and short, so I just made sure that I got the sticks there.
When you guys ran this full speed, I thought you were like the side view, like little block down and come back out, like latch. Now that I'm watching this, it is a completely broken play.
This is I like I said, I screwed this one up. I did not look at Coach Reid after this play. I knew he would have probably just come here, son.
Well, I don't think he was that mad. As a matter of fact, there's a clip of him having zero reaction and just, that's business as usual between these guys. Now, Pat has pulled off the behind-the-back pass multiple times.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's done it. He's done it more times than once in practices. Yeah, and people have only seen it in terms of like training camp practices or like him just screwing around in the during practice on like his side of the field with the other quarterbacks. To instinctually be able to do this is insane.
It is.
It's insane to have the cojones to be able to just like throw something behind your back in traffic like that is insane. And Pat, he made a great point. He's not going to do it just to do it. He's only going to do it when he needs to do it.
Right.
It was going to be a weird angle if he would have threw it overhand,
for sure,
or if he would have threw it regular, because the defender was right in between. The defensive end was. Yeah. The defensive end was making it difficult to, have
you would have had to go over top of him.
Exactly. And with people around me, that might not have been the best pass. So for him to instinctually know that he has the ability to do that, he has the skill set to do that, and then to be able to do it in time, man, it's fun to play with.
Yeah, that was insanely cool to watch live. What is that typically the way it happens on like a pass that it makes sense for, or is he usually doing it like where he's like, I'm going to goof around and make sure I do this? You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. And he when he's been asked about this in like press conferences and stuff, he's told everybody like, I'm not going to do it just to like have the highlight of it. Like I'm only going to do that when I need to do it, and sure enough, it was a perfect situation for him. Sometimes it just takes somebody to fuck it up.
Well, good job, because you brought that to life, Trav. Well, and good job to Pat. Yeah, he has said that. As a matter of fact, he said it again. He said, I didn't do it to look cool. I literally did it as I was like pissed. I was like, why didn't you run the route that I wanted you to run, Trav? It just worked out.
Got to get in your playbook, kid.
Yeah. I think Andy had your back. You said, yeah, I saw that Pat threw him under the bus. But yeah, I think it's that was the most exciting thing that happened all preseason, as well as being able to watch the new kickoff rule. What do you think of the new kickoff rule?
I'm so excited for it. I think it's fun. I was so against it. I was
Why were you
so
against it?
Remember, we were talking about it. They were changing it. And we're like, I don't like it. It's the ceremonial football. You know, it's the first thing. It's what happens in football. It's what it's like war, like both sides, old school war, just like running at a charge.
Yeah, but that wasn't an option. They weren't going to let that happen anymore.
Yeah. So, and honestly, it's still electric.
It is.
Guys are still like the guy with the ball is still hitting it as hard as he can. That's my question: is how long do you think it lasts? I saw a guy, and I'm not going to name a guy, but I saw a guy almost get his head ripped off, and it was a flag on us, and I got so excited that I forgot whose team I was on, and was just like, "Whoa, that's football!" and yeah, it's exciting.
All right, so that's all the football we're going to get into now. Chiefs and Eagles fans, we know you've got more football questions for us, as well as NFL fans league wide. We're going to be doing a full season preview next week. So hit us with the questions in the meantime that you got for
throw some comments
the coming
in there.
Season.
92%ers, throw some comments in there. Let us know what you want to know about, because me and Jason have all the answers.
Well,
psych.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we know.